Texas, land of big hats, big trucks, and bigger opinions. But every couple of years, Texas gets a wild hair up its constitution, and someone starts hollering, let's secede and become our own country. That's not patriotic. That's drunk on the back porch after your cousin's divorce energy. That's the political equivalent of your uncle at Thanksgiving saying, if I ran the family. No, Carl, you microwave fish at work. Sit the hell down. First off, Texas can't legally secede. We settled that little debate in 1860s with that kerfuffle called the Civil War. Spoiler alert, the secessionists lost. And in case you missed the sequel, in Texas v. White, the Supreme Court basically said, nice try, cowboys, but once you're in, you're in. Like the mob or Comcast. This isn't Fortnite for freedom fighters. You don't get a rage quit like it's Xbox Live. Now, some folks will say, well, we can split into 5 states. Well, technically, yeah, but you still need congressional approval, aka the legislative clown car that can't pass a budget without trying to get 5 cats to do synchronized swimming. Good luck convincing 535 glorified PowerPoint presentations in human form to approve anything that gives Texas 10 Senate seats. They'll let California split before they hand Ted Cruz more microphones. And don't even get me started on the logic. Secession? That's not rugged individualism. That's political cosplay. It's the same kind of fantasy thinking that has you shout about gold bars and freeze-dried chili being a retirement plan after your 3rd Shinerbach and a TikTok deep dive into the Articles of Confederation. Texas has 30 million people, 15 military bases, and an economy tied to the federal government tighter than a toddler clinging to mom at daycare drop-off. You can't just unplug from that and expect to be Lone Star Singapore overnight. And let's be real, if Texas did secede, it wouldn't be the utopia folks imagine. It would be a bureaucratic dumpster fire with better brisket. Medicaid? Gone. Social Security? Hasta la vista. Oh, and enjoy trying to negotiate deals with Mexico while your power grid collapses every time the temperature drops below light jacket. Texas couldn't survive a snowstorm without turning into a statewide episode of Naked and Afraid. Y'all want to go full independent nation when we can't even agree on whether or not to winterize our wind turbines? But look, I get the sentiment. I get the frustration. I'm a libertarian. Rage against the machine is basically written into our party charter. We all know that D.C. is a tire fire on top of a garbage barge sailing into a hurricane of lobbyists. Nobody is happy. But instead of taking our ball and going home, maybe the answer is fixing the damn game. Let's start talking about elevating local governance, about supporting actual election reform, and stop talking about some 19th century breakup fantasy with a cowboy hat and a superiority complex. We are Texas, damn it, and we are not turning the Lone Star State into the world's largest gated community with nukes and an identity crisis. We've got guts, grit, and guac that makes the angels weep. We don't need to break up with America to make a point. We need to show the rest of the country how to cowboy up and fix what's broken. Because like a slow-smoked brisket, it just takes time, patience, and a couple of simple ingredients. If you're doing more than that, then you're either in Kansas City or committing culinary blasphemy.